Eswatini is under a partial 20-day lockdown to curb the spread of the coronavirus. The landlocked southern African state has 9 cases. Its neighbour South Africa has 1,380 confirmed cases. For more about what Eswatini is doing, we are joined by its Deputy Prime Minister, Themba Masuku, via telephone. Very good morning to you, Minister. How is your lockdown playing out?
Good morning to you. Lockdown is actually getting positive results. People are slowing down. We are advising them that no government will win without their commitment. And their commitment is to do all that we tell them to do, which includes staying at home, avoiding congested places. You know, we're encouraging them not to cheat themselves, because if they don't do this, it means they're basically killing themselves, because this virus is a killer. So I think we are receiving positive results in this regard.
Okay, because at this stage, I believe you've got 9 cases. Is that still the status? And are your hospitals in a position to deal with the virus if there are more cases coming up?
Yes, we still are standing at 9, and some of those are testing negative now, which is a good result. And of course, our hospitals, you can never say we are ready, because we need more ICU beds, and we need a lot of equipment. But with the little we have, we are managing it well, and we're trying to prepare other places where we can accommodate such cases in the event that we face that kind of demand.
And do you have enough test kits? Because I know that you send those kits to us here in South Africa, to the laboratory. So what is the status of that?
Yes, we're very grateful that our neighbor is really allowing us to send tests there, because at the moment we do not have the laboratory to test our own cases. But although there's some delay, because I think the overload in South Africa is affecting us, but for now we're trying to get more testing kits so that we can test our people and send those tests to South Africa. We're also trying to work very hard around the clock to try and get our own laboratory, because we believe that the congestion might affect us with the delays, but we also believe that once we have our own laboratory too, we should be able to take some of the cases from South Africa, because as neighbors, this thing affects all of us. It doesn't choose, so we need to be working together and making sure that we save our populations.
Now, Minister, you probably heard that in some parts of the country we're not doing a very good job at imposing the isolation that is needed in order to prevent the virus from spreading. How are you making sure, from a security point of view, that that is happening?
Well, look, what we have ordered all our security forces to be out there to make sure that people don't break, what we've told them to do. But also we're using every structure that we have out there. We've got chiefs who are really on board, and just yesterday I got a report that we have trained over 5,000 people who are more or less going door to door saying, don't do this. It is not good for you to do this. It's not good for your family. It's not good for the nation and our neighbors. So we are out there making sure that people get the information. We're using radio, we're using television, we're using other forms of communication to make sure that we can defeat or contain this virus.
Can you tell us what's happening along the borders? There has been a partial closing imposed by South Africa, and yet we are hearing of South Africans coming back into the country. Obviously, we're concerned of what they might be bringing with them.
I had that, but we have put more of our security along the border. And I think we're working closely and together with the South Africans, but our borders are so wide that there may be areas where there's leakage, and we're making sure that we stop that, because if that would continue, we would have serious problems with that. But we make sure that in the event that someone has crossed in